So the verb in the question is hiciste. What form is that?
To form.
The to form. And it's in the preterite. And the verb in the answer is ise, which is the yo form. It's still in the preterite. Okay? The direct object pronouns that we're going to be using on this activity are the same ones that you guys have mostly seen. So we've been using pretty much the same four: two masculine, two feminine, two singular, and two plural. So what four do we think I'm talking about? What direct object pronouns have we been using? The four main ones.
Masculine, singular, and then
Lo, la, los,
Yep.
las.
Yep, exactly. So lo, la, los, and las. And here we have our singular, our plural, our masculine, and our feminine. Okay? So the other ones do get used, but not as often. Not as often. And that's mostly because we're doing something to the direct object. And most of the time it is actually an object, like the homework or the lesson or the television. Those are actual items, not people. Sometimes they are people. Okay, so we're gonna do a few of these together, and then I'm gonna ask you guys to work on some on your own, and I'm gonna ask for volunteers. So I think we'll do probably the first four together. Okay, so let's look at these. ¿Preparaste la lección? What's the direct object in that question?
Preparaste.
Yeah.
La lección. What kind of word is preparaste?
Verb.
A verb. A verb. Right? So what we're going to replace in the sentence is always the direct object. We're going to be replacing the direct object, and we're not replacing the verb, we're just changing it. Okay? So la lección is singular and feminine, and we can tell by the la. So what are we going to put instead of la lección? Just la. And for our verb, we need to change it to the yo form. So what are we going to have?
Preparé.
Preparé. Perfect. Preparé. Sí, yo la preparé. All right. So the only part that you guys have had to do so far with the direct object pronouns is replacing. And this one we're just adding another step because we're making it more useful by also changing the verb. Okay. All right. So in number 2, vas a mirar televisión. What is the direct object?
Televisión.
Television.
Yeah, television, televisión. And do we think that televisión is a masculine or feminine word?
Masculine.
Is it el televisión or la televisión?
L. La.
Okay, so it's la televisión, and there's a little hint, is words that end in I-O-N, and especially C-I-O-N, are always feminine words, always. So televisión is a feminine word. So in our answer, we're going to have yo,
La.
la. And then what's our verb here? What's our conjugated verb here?
Mirar.
Mirar is not conjugated.
Vas.
Vas. And what's the yo form of vas?
Voy.
Good. Voy a mirar. One other thing. We talked about how these words can move around in a sentence. So we could also write voy a mirar la, sticking it directly on the end of mirar, all one word. You can choose, either way is fine, but you can't do both. So you can say la voy a mirar or voy a mirar la, but you can't say la voy a mirar la, if that makes sense. It's got to go one place or the other. I'm seeing a chat. Okay, thanks, Sam. All right, so in number 3, our direct object pronoun is which word? ¿Quieres beber or té?
Beber.
Beber is a verb, and so is quieres.
So té.
Yeah, té. And té means tea, as in like coffee or tea. And okay, so do we think el té or latte?
L.
L. Yeah. So we're going to replace té with one of the 4 direct object pronouns that we've been working with.
Lo.
Lo. And then our verb.
Quieres.
Quieres is the to form.
So
Quisiste,
Quiero.
and
Quiero.
quise.
Good. Quiero beber. And we can do the same thing here. Quiero
Beberlo.
beberlo. Exactly. Good job. Quiero beberlo. Okay. So, let's do one more. And then I'm going to have you guys try some on your own.
Okay.
Okay. Viste a Juan. Juan is a person, but we're talking about him. So we're still going to use one of these 4. Lo, la, los, or las. Which one are we going to use
Okay.
for Juan?
Lo.
Lo, because he's a boy. And then our verb is viste. It comes from ver, and the yo form only has 2 letters.
Vi.
V. Yep. Okay. In this one and in number 1, our object pronoun has to come before the verb because there's nowhere else for it to go. We only have a conjugated verb. In 2 and 3, we have 2 verbs. And the first one is conjugated and the second one is not. So we have more than one place where it can go. Is anyone
Okay.
confused about that right now?
No.
Not right now?
No.
Okay, great. So I want us to try 5, 6, and 7, and I would like some volunteers. So take 2 minutes, try 5, 6, and 7. When you are done with those, type in the chat done, and if you want to volunteer, let me know with your number. Okay, take 2 minutes. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of dones. I know some of us are probably still working, and I have one volunteer so far. So thank you, Lena, for number 7. Anybody else volunteer for 5 or 6?
I'll do 5.
Was that Gianna?
Can I try one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try one?
Yeah, who is that?
Jameson?
Jameson. Sure. Yep. I can't see all your faces right now, so it's just hard to hear all the voices. Okay. So, all right. So, Gianna, what did you replace in number 5?
So, the purple would be puedas,
Yep.
like the dark purple.
Yep. The verb would be puedes. Good.
And
And
then español would be the light pink.
exactly. Español would be our direct object. So that's what we're going to replace with one of the smaller words, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be low.
Because of el español. Good. So lo,
Puedo
puedo.
hablar.
Perfect. And if we wanted to move the lo, could we?
Yes.
Yes. So we could have puedo.
Hablarlo.
Exactly. Hablarlo. Perfect. Thank you, Gianna.
You're welcome.
Hablarlo. All right. Jameson, what do you think? Number 6.
Okay. So it would be low.
Yes, it
No,
would
low.
be.
Oh, it would be low.
Yep, because we have the L. The A in programa is confusing, but it is a masculine word. So you have low.
Okay. Alright. And estos would change to está.
Almost. It's going to change for yo.
Estoy.
Estoy.
Yep, and then mirando. This second word is not an infinitive verb. It's a gerund verb. So we can still move the lo around. So what will we have?
Okay.
Anybody know?
Estoy mirando.
Mirando
Low.
lo. Yep. And when we put it on the end of a gerund, we just need a little accent mark on the A or on the E if it's a yendo verb. Okay. Estoy mirándolo or lo estoy mirando are both great. Thank you, Jameson. Lena, what do we think? Number 7.
I put los estamos comprando.
Perfect. Yep. So los for los boletos. And then you changed están to estamos because now it's nosotros. And you have comprando. That didn't change. And we could put it the other place too. Estamos comprándolos. Yes. I ran out of room. Comprando los. And we need an accent mark. And on what letter would it go?
A.
On the A in comprándolos. Exactly. Yeah. All right. I hope you guys can read my handwriting or at least follow along based on what we're also saying because it's not great. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing with 8 and 9 and 10. Take about 2 minutes, and then I would love to have some volunteers. So take 2 minutes. Let me know when you're done, and then I would love to have some volunteers. All right, I'm seeing a few dones. Any volunteers? For any of them? Any volunteers? I promise I'll
Okay.
give you
I'll do
hints.
I'll do number 10.
Okay, is that Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. And 8 or 9?
I can do number 8.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just one more, guys. It's really similar to number 2 that we already did, if that helps at all.
I'll do number 9.
Awesome. Who is that?
Sophia.
Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. Okay, cool. So here we go. Jenny, what did you replace? What's the direct object?
La película
Mm-hmm.
replaced la. I mean la replaced. Yeah.
Yep. And the verb?
And deseo.
Good. Yep. So you're changing deseas to deseo for yo,
Ver.
ver. And if we wanted to rewrite it,
Deseo verla.
perfect. Deseo verla. Awesome. All right, Sophia, how about you?
So I did that. It was la.
Yep. To replace bicicleta, yep, la.
And then Voss would be the purple.
Uh-huh.
And that would turn into voy.
Yes, it would.
And then montar.
Uh-huh. La voy a montar. Or we could also write it as voy a montar
La.
la. Exactly. Voy a montarla. Okay, and the last one, Sam, what do we think?
I put lo estoy llevando.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, it's Guntes, right?
Yep. So what are we gonna replace with? So you said lo, but guantes is
I said lo.
masculine. So what are we gonna have instead of guantes?
Guanto, right?
Nope, that's not the. Sorry, that's not the verb, Sam. That is what you're replacing, but it's also
Yeah.
plural.
Lo is it's plural,
Yep.
so it's los.
Yes, it is. Okay, los, and then you're changing estas.
To estois.
Estoy for you, and then llevando. And if we wanted to rewrite that, Sam, we could write estoy llevando
Los.
los. Yep. And where could our accent mark go on that word?
8.
On the A. Llevándolos. Good. The accent marks are just to make sure we're still pronouncing it right. If we didn't have the accent marks on mirando or on comprando or on llevando, we would say mirandolo and comprandolo and llevandolo, and we don't want that at all. Mirandolo, comprandolo, llevandolos. Okay? Questions, concerns, confusion? No?
No.
We're good? All right. So you don't have an assignment today. You have an assignment tomorrow. It's going to be a Google form on Classroom. It's going to be on direct object pronouns. And you don't need to worry about changing the verbs at all. You just need to pick the right pronoun. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
you.
So thank you. Adios. If you have questions, email
Thank
me.
you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Adios.
Adios.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Adios. Gracias.